Happy Friday, happy Friday. Hi everybody. You guys come on in, come on in. Let's see. Got some new music. You guys are enjoying episode 18. How about it? Who would have thought? Who would have thunk it? Who would have thunk it? 18 episodes in and we're still going strong. Happy Friday, everybody. Hope you guys enjoyed the newest episode. Got to feature my boys, the Proc Twins. They are a silly bunch. You guys have seen them. If you're not new to the show, you've seen them before. You've actually seen them here and there scattered through the episodes, and they're in the intro. They're in the intro. A long while ago I did this shoot, and it's actually one of the first times that I shot with strobes. And if you pay attention to the intro, you'll see this picture. It actually has Jordan with long hair. So anyway, how's everybody doing? Happy Friday, everybody. Happy Friday. It's good to see you guys. Let me move this over. Oh, we got a thumbs up. Oh, who's throwing out thumbs up and not showing? I need to see comments. You know, it's our tradition. You know, when we first come on to the show, we got to say hello to everybody. Cool show. Unfortunately, we're not gonna have our guest Jordan, who we were hoping that it was gonna rain today, so he didn't have to go into work. He's a lifeguard, so it didn't rain today. The sun is out, so he has to be at work. So we'll get him on at another time. But yeah, we're still gonna have a cool show. Hey, it's the Vulture. I caught you. And every other Vulture who comes on to the show, I'm catching y'all too. Y'all gonna be caught on the Vulture cam, and you will be displayed so everyone can see. How's it going, Natasha? It's 5 of y'all in here. It's 5. Come on. Let's get. Hey, my bro Rick is in here, the slickest. Thank you, sir. Thank you for watching. Thanks for being a part of the live show. Really enjoyed the commentary, and congratulations are in order. You have a baby on the way, and yeah, man, we're gonna have to work out that maternity situation so we can capture that, man. But thank you for being a part of that. All right. Oh, you're a proud Vulture. You're a proud Vulture. Okay. All right. Oh my goodness, man! You guys, I thoroughly enjoyed making last episode. Such a great crew. The twins were awesome. It was really cool to feature them. I won't go too far ahead of myself because we got a lot to share. So I have a new segment. We have the love. Sharing the love segment. So please stick around for that so I can share love and we can experience a new segment, okay? I'm always trying to expand the show, trying to make the show be a little bit more. So yes, new segment. So we won't have our interview segment. We'll go into the preview, talk about that, show moments. We'll do our 2-minute edits. Oh, hey, what's up? Welcome to the show. We'll do our 2 minutes edit segment, and then we'll do final thoughts. Final thoughts is gonna be good today, I think. I like sharing final thoughts with you guys. And then we're gonna share the love. We're going to share the love. All right. So with that being said, let's get into our intro. I had to get into my ears here because I wasn't hearing good. But let's go right into our preview for this week. This week's preview was a lot of fun to make. For you guys who don't know, I try to get the previews in by Tuesday, Wednesday, just so you guys know what's coming ahead. So here was this week's preview. If I can, there we go.
If it was meant to be, I will find you. I ain't gonna end up behind you. Charming, they right behind you. Charming, they right behind you. Come, let me do it today. Let me do it today. I'm not sure to see you tomorrow. Don't tell me about tomorrow. I need it today. I will take it today. I ain't sure to get them tomorrow.
What you could do when you get this ching chong, ching chong?
I don't know, no.
What you could do when bumper fling dong, fling dong?
So I chose this song. I chose this song because of COVID. There hasn't been a lot of fetes around. There hasn't been a lot of, like, you know, party, nobody dancing. So if you guys notice in my preview songs, they, you know, they either have a message or it's just like a jubilation of things. Let's start this over. Okay, let's start this over. Let's start it over from the beginning. And pay attention to the mood and the sounds that you are experiencing. This is what this Friday is about, guys. Don't put it off. Do what you can do today. This is kind of like the theme of what's going on here. Let's go.
If it was meant to be, I will find you. I ain't gonna end up behind you. Charming, they right behind you. Charming, they right behind you. Come, let me do it today. Let me do it today.
Hey, wait. Did y'all peep? Did you peep that? Did you peep how she came in? Did you peep that? Did you peep the effect here? Your boy is getting better. Look, I started it with a little overlay. I'll let y'all know who the Proc Twins were. And then Kiara just pops in like, bam. Like, yeah, let's do it one more time. Sorry. I just love the song so much.
If it was meant to be, I will find you. I ain't gonna end up behind you. Charming, they right behind you. Charming, they right behind you. Come, let me do it today.
Boom, hey.
Let me do it today. I'm not sure to see you tomorrow. Don't tell me about tomorrow. I need it.
Don't tell me about tomorrow.
I will take
About
it
here
today.
today.
I ain't sure to get them tomorrow.
Happy Friday.
What you could do when you get this ching chong, ching chong?
I don't know, no.
What you could do when bumper fling dong, fling dong?
No.
How you could deal with all this magic?
All this magic.
When I make that bumper flick, dip like this.
I mean, no liar. Girl, you make me higher. I will drink champagne over fire. Girl, wine and burn my desires.
So that's a preview. In my opinion, that's a preview. That's how you get things started. Like, hey, you know, they jamming over here. Let's see what's going on in the dual exchange. At least in my opinion, I'm sitting here. The thing about editing video versus editing pictures, like when you're doing video, I don't know if any of you guys have edited. When you're doing video, you're immersed. You're like, there's nothing that matters but those moments. So when those moments happen inside, like you're so excited. So like I'm just listening to the same song over and over again. I'm watching different things, and I'm excited. I'm like, yo, this is what I'm gonna share with you guys. So pardon my elation. Settle down, got the little jazz tones behind me now. But yeah, that was our preview for this week, and then it just set the tone for our show moments. Our show featured the Proc Twins, and they've been on different episodes. You've seen them here and there, but this week we wanted to feature them. Not only did we want to feature them, but we wanted to feature different perspectives using zooms versus primes. And a lot of times people ask me, what's the difference with using a zoom, or what's the difference of using a prime? and we try to get some of those examples in the show today. All right, real fast, I have a couple of questions and comments that are popping off before we get into our show here. We've got a question here from Claude. How do I choose my models? And no, you're never off topic, man. It's a live show. Talk about whatever. How do I choose my models? So there's a couple of ways that we kind of go about that process. One, we kind of just see who's generally interested on being shot. So a lot of times DMs are flooding, boom, 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 boom. Hey, let's work together. Let's trade content, things of that nature. And then we just kind of talk, and we want to make sure that, you know, it's a process, because we don't want, especially with COVID going on, you don't want to just get out there and get infected and things of that nature. So you kind of talk, make sure everybody's comfortable, healthy, on the same page, and then you move forward. So it's kind of like an exchange of things. Once we get a general interest, or we have a general interest, we start that dialogue and we move forward into what we capture on the show. So the cool thing is, everybody is like, they're like, hey, I want to do this. I want to be a part of the show. So we haven't had to do that. Will you please be a part of our show? Please. Oh, we need you. We haven't had to do that yet. It's been like, hey, I'm down. I've been wanting to shoot. I've been wanting to create. So it's worked. It's worked. So to all those who have participated on the show, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I thank you. I'm in your debt. I'm in your debt. So hopefully I answered that question for you, Claude. As we move on to our next segment, the next segment, which is show moments. All right, so let's get right into the intro of the show. So you can see, just real fast, it's a wholly different vibe from the intro and the preview. The preview was more so just to kind of bring you in. And then when I have it on the show, I don't like to use music that I don't have license to. So if you use music that you don't have license to, you can't benefit from it if you try to monetize on YouTube. So yes, different vibe, different feel. This one is more so to just get you going into the episode. All right. To another episode of the Dual Exchange. That was like my favorite. I don't know if y'all peeped this, so I had it set up so one would stay on to the frame and then one would leave as we're going on. That was like something that I was like kind of proud of here. I'll share it again. Here we go. I'm starting to get real intentional with my stuff, so I gotta show you those little moments where I'm just like intentional, where I think I know what I'm doing. Here it is. Here we go. So I got Andrew coming into the foreground, and if you pay attention to the frame, you see Jordan coming out of the foreground. That was planned. Ha ha ha! Welcome to another episode. Hey, you know what? You know what we're gonna do? It's rare that it happens, but all right. Now that we got that out of our system. Of the Dual Exchange, I'm your humble host, Michael Edwards, and today I'm really excited because I get to feature someone that you guys have been seeing for. So we got a quick question up here. Do I shoot music videos? I have not. I have yet to shoot a music video. I I think I would understand how to do it because it's pretty much just what I do now when I do my like little cinematic things. It's just kind of like seeing them lip sync to it. But it's something that I'm interested in possibly doing. And if I do it, best believe it's going to be an episode. It's definitely going to be an episode. So, yeah. Thanks for that. Thanks for that question.
Episodes, but they're front and center today. None other than the Proc Twins. I'll start with you, Andrew. Welcome to the show, man.
Glad to be back.
Why are you bending down?
I shouldn't be. See, I've been through this before.
Right.
I'm glad to be back.
All right, it's good to have you back, Jordan. Welcome back to the show. How are you doing today, bro?
I'm not gonna bend down, but hey, how's it going?
Okay. Increasingly.
I don't know if y'all understand, like, pay attention to each episode, but every time that I talk to the twins, their voice gets deeper. And I make a comment about this in the show, but shout out to the twins.
Voice gets deeper every time they talk on the show, but I'm really excited because this is going to be a fun episode. A lot of times I refer to them as the accessories. Today they're going to be way more than that. We're going to get to know them more, get to see a little bit of their personality, and then we're going to bring in a little surprise to help them along the way. So what are you guys looking forward the most?
Just like, to get some work in and everything. I'm excited to get back. It's been too long for real, so I'm excited to get some dope content for real.
All right. How about you, Jordan? What are you looking forward to the most?
Just like the landscape, try and get some good backgrounds, try and use, my surroundings to my advantage when I'm shooting, and, just try and make some good art.
Yeah, we're gonna.
And I think they did a really good job of that. I'm going to kind of skip forward to the first couple of shots they have with. Actually, you know what? We gotta make sure that we introduce Kiara first. I don't wanna. Gotta make sure she's aware on the show too.
You guys introduce our guest for today.
Well, we got Kiara right there. Come on out, Kiara. Come on out.
Hey, welcome back, Kiara. Hi. All right. So Kiara was in our last episode. If you guys haven't had a chance to do that, check our last.
And I'll make sure that I put a little clip referral. If you guys haven't seen that episode, I'll make sure that it's on the episode, so whenever you watch it, it'll pop up and you'll have a reference.
Episode and see all the fire content that we got with Kiara. Kiara, are you ready to work with the twins today?
Oh, most definitely.
Okay, all right.
I've been wanting to work with them, so we're gonna see how they work.
All right, let's see what they can do. All right, let's get it. All right, so we're gonna first start with Jordan here. I'm gonna be shooting with my 85 to start with.
Okay, so we started with the 85, and I guess this is a good opportunity to transition to our images for today. So don't want to belabor you guys with seeing the episode. You guys have already saw that, but we can kind of go right into our images. And our images today are given in twofold perspectives. Hold on, let me make sure I have some nice music on for you guys. So you're not just listening to my voice, that you can hear some good music as well. So we worked with primes, 85 millimeters to be specific. And if any of you guys have shot with a camera or anything like that, a prime is more, especially at 85, you're getting kind of like this kind of look. Okay, so if you guys look in the camera, everything right here is clear. Everything behind me is obliterated. So you get the perspective of a portrait. So everything here is more so what you would see in an 85. Now you can go back, but it takes you farther away from your subjects, and then you get, the communication kind of falls off. So most times when I'm shooting with a prime and I'm getting this perspective, I'm getting more so a portrait, and it's a very stilled things. I'm not really concerned about the setting, because as you can see, if I put my hands behind me, they're like blurry. You get my face nice and clean. Let me get my hands here, third in frame. So you get my face and then everything behind it, and the further it goes, it becomes more blurry. So sometimes, kind of like to answer Claude's question before in the show, when you are trying to just capture a mood or mode, you would go 85. So we started the show off in shots with Jordan in the 85. So let's show So let me get over so you guys can see me. So we had this beautiful, nice frame shot of him. Yeah, we got a little bit of the background, but it's very blurred out. There's not as much. It's more so for shapes around our subject with the 85. And this is a beautiful shot here of Jordan. Just kind of, this was our first testing out of the shot here. And then go stark contrast, we got the 24-70. So I'll pull them up side by side so you can see the 85 is over. Hold on, it's over to your left. Like, yeah, to my left, your right. And you can see how kind of in it is, like I showed you. And then with the 24-70, you have that balance of not only the subject, but you see where their person is at. So you're telling the story setting wise as well. So you're getting the image of the person and setting with these two examples here, okay? All right, so moving right along, we had Andrew in the next location, and I started with the 24-70 because I wanted to show like the moss that was in the canal. And I don't know if you guys have ever been to Georgetown, but normally the canal is filled with water, but they took the water out to fix things and things of that nature. So the canal reminds me of like the story of Moses when they dropped the basket with Moses. It kind of like looks like that. But anyway, I wanted to tell that story just to show where he was, just for the example of the images or whatever. All right. So in contrast, we had the 85. So again, this is kind of tricky here, right? So you would think that this would be an 85, but no, because I got that angle. And the cool thing with using the zooms is you can kind of like angle the body a little bit more, and it kind of is tricky, whereas the prime lens keeps everything perspective. So the head is in perspective, the shoulders are in perspective, hands. Whereas with the zoom, you can kind of elongate, make the head bigger, or you can make the shoulders bigger or longer. So these are the images that we got with Andrew with these. So shout out to Andrew again for making these come alive. All right, so then we introduced Kiara's to the frame, and she brought the heat that was necessary. So here we started with the 85, and then we switched to the 24-70. So 24-70 here, I love this shot because it's not only telling the story of whatever emotions that they're having, but it's telling where and how blue the sky was and time of day, and all of these things are captured with the 24-70. So we have what is here. Ooh, let me see if I can pull this down here. So we have this perspective here where it's emotion only and then emotion with setting. So shout out to the two of them for getting that one knocked out. And then we switched up and had Jordan do the same similar shot here and his second shot with her. So I tricked you guys kind of like with this one. You would think that this is a 24-70, but it's not. They're both 85 when it comes to the shot, because I wanted to give you guys the understanding that the 85 can still get setting. I'm just a little bit farther away. All right, let's keep it moving. And again, this is probably one of my favorite shots, and then I shot this with the 24-70. So it looks similar to the 85, but totally different perspectives, okay? And then lastly, our last couple of images was of them on the step. I shot this specifically in 24-70 because I wanted to capture the steps, but I also didn't shoot it shallow. I shot it at around 4.0 so that you can get everything in clear. If I shot this shallow, only Jordan would be clear, and then Drew would start, that fall off would take place. Just like I showed you before, where, you know, my hands would disappear kind of like behind me. All right, so then we got into this little game called Switch. And for you guys here, what do you guys think this is? 24-70 or 85? Obviously, this is an easy one. This is the 24-70 because you're capturing so much around them in the background. All right. Next shot. Is this 24-70 or 50? Any takers? Again, this is another trick shot. This is 24-70 as well. All I did was zoom in to about 70 to get this shot. All right. Again, this is an easy one. This is the 24-70. Again, I use the 24 all the way down to 24. Yes, this is 85. Is this 24-70 or is it 85? This is a tricky one as well. This is the 24-70. Even though I got nice and close to her on this shot, this is also very wide. And then right again, I just pulled it right back, and I got this shot at 24. Okay. And lastly, this one right here, is this 24-70 or is it 85? I'll leave this one up for the comments. All right. So those are our images for this week, and I'd like to thank the guys for coming through and just getting some killer work in. But I also wanted to talk about some additional images. I was gonna save this for the interview. I'll just save it for the interview. Some of the cool shots that the twins had taken for their magazine spread, I'll definitely get them on here so we can talk about that and then share those images as well. So let's get ready to get into our 2-minute edits. And you know, I like the big band sound when I get into that. All right, we got to hear the big band again. I'm not fully into this. Let's get into it. Oh, there we go. All right, so the cool thing about this here is that we have 2 minutes to make some magic here. Just looking at this image right away, we see a couple of things. We see that I still have a light showing in the image. So we're gonna start right away with the crop and then go into editing this image. So I'm gonna put 2 minutes on the clock, make it visible. Oh, wait. This thing always be trying to cheat me. It's always trying to cheat me, okay? All right, here we go. Actually, last week I saw that when I did this, I kind of like was far away from you guys. So I want to make sure that I stay. And for all those who don't know, I'm doing this edit with my iPad, the iPad Pro. If you get Lightroom on it, you can get some nice edits. But also, if you have Lightroom at home on your computer, you can get these types of any type of editing software. I'm just showing you the basics to get your image where it should be. All right, so let's put 2 minutes on the clock, and then let's play a little something. There we go. All right, so we got to, first thing we got to do is we got to get this light out of the shot. All right, so we're gonna pull it down to about right here. Done. All right, so now we still got a little bit of the light in there. Let's pull it down just a tad bit more. Boom. All right, so we haven't really messed with our settings here. All right, so let's get right into dropping these highlights. Let's bring the contrast a little bit. Let's bring down these blacks a little bit. Let's bring these shadows out so they look a little bit more prominent. All right, so right now we're gonna get into our color. Let's bring the temperature down because we wanna make sure that that sky pops out a little bit more. We're at 117, so let's go back to light and let's play with the curves. I love curves, y'all. Curves is really important because it allows you to dig into the information and pull in and pull out what's already there, especially when you're shooting in RAW. It allows you to grab more than what you had before, okay? All right, so let's get back into our colors. We're at 52 seconds. So far we've gone from here to here. All right, let me go back to the light. Let's bring these shadows out just a little bit more. A little bit more. Let's bring the blacks up just a tad bit more. 38 seconds. Color-wise, I want to go specifically into the blues. I want to bring the luminance down a little bit. All right. 28 seconds. All right, let's go into effects. Let's bring the clarity up just a tad. Let's go back into light. Let's bring up these shadows just a tad bit more. Blacks up a little bit more. And I'm good right here. So we've gone from here to here with some time to spare. Okay, so I've gotten all the tones I want. I've gotten everything that I wanted in this image, again, from here to here, here to here. Look at all that color we restored just by playing with the curves. And there is your 2 minute edit. All right, guys, so let's get into the final thoughts of our show. And again, you know, I always like to get into our mode of playing the big band. All right, my final thoughts this week, and I've been whispering to my family all week long: create your own lane. Create your own lane. Create your own lane. And it's kind of funny because my kids have been asking, "Hey, Dad, what does that mean? What does that mean to create your own lane?" Well, creating your own lane is taking the time to push a path that is uniquely your own. And so how do we do that? You uniquely make a path that is your own by setting a course. And with your course, you lay down different foundations to make your path worthwhile. You never, when you choose to make a road, make it a one-way road. What often happens when we make a one-way road is we often put ourselves in a position to collide with something that we're not ready for. When making your own path, you want to make a two-way lane to success. A lane that allows you to bring others along and allows you to position yourself to have others to help you along with that journey. Also, when you're doing this, completing or making your lane, you try to future-proof your lane. You never want your lane to have people or things that will cut that lane off further down the line. You always want people in your life that will help elevate you to reach your destination. Finding your lane means that nobody controls that lane but you. So even though you may have someone who will get on the lane and may use your lane to get their own lane or use your lane selfishly, it doesn't matter, because ultimately you have a destination that is your own. And your own lane defines your success. It defines your happiness. And it defines your longevity. So with that being said, I hope and pray that you all create a lane that has you destined to not only find success, but to find more and more in life. And with that is my final thoughts. All right. So we're going to transition into a new segment here called The Love here. And not only does it come with a cool segment, but it comes with a song. Hey. It is time to show love. It is time to share love. And I kind of try to promote this every show. I want to promote us loving each other, but most of all, loving yourself. So who's still on here? Who's still on here? I gotta show the love. I got to show the love. Love is not just something that we wait for on Valentine's Day or we wait for when we find that significant other. Love is about looking in the mirror when we start the day and say, you know what, I love you. In spite of gaining a few pounds due to COVID, I love what I see. I love the person that I am. And today, if you haven't told anybody that you love them, start with telling you, I love me. I love who I am. I love me in spite of the fact that I gained about 6 or 10 or 15 pounds during COVID. I love me throughout any hardships that I go through. Hardships do not define your love for yourself. And once you complete that love for yourself, go out and give that love to somebody else. But it starts with you. It starts with you. Alright guys. Hey, hold on. Hey. Thanks Claude. This is awesome. I'm giving love to you, bro. I'm giving love to you, Slick. One of my longest tenured friends. I'm sending love your way. Hey. Oh, hey. Thanks, Natasha. Sending love your way too. I appreciate you and your family so much for supporting me and my family. Much love, much love, much love. Who else is here? Who else is here that I can show the love to? I'd like to send some love to my family. Near and far, mom and dad, brother, sister-in-law, niece and nephew, my 2 sons, my wife, all my friends near and far. I love you guys so much. Make sure you guys are sending that love as well. Alright guys, with that being said, we have made it through episode 18 and the show. And if there's nothing more to share and nothing more to give to each other, I wish you all the best in all your endeavors. Please take time. Hey! Thanks, Shar. Remember guys, hey, much love to you. Hey man, the love is coming. I love it. I love it. Y'all look at this smile. This is real. I appreciate it guys. With that being said, take time to create. The time is now.